Hello, friends and subscribers and followers. Thank you for joining me and clicking on this video. It's a very important, very recent missing persons case that I want to put on the channel. Maybe by the time you're watching this, Miss Sydney has been brought home, found, came home, whatever the circumstances is. I hope that she's already home by the time you watch this video. If not, this is a missing persons case of Sydney West, who recently, very, very recently, went missing September 30th, around 6 weeks ago. And her family has really gone all out. It is very impressive what they've done for their daughter. You could only hope that your family would go out of their way so much to find you. So this is a blessing for her. There's not a lot of information. I'm going to tell you that straight up right now. Not a lot of information has been released, but I just want to get her face out there. Maybe she has taken a break from life. Maybe somebody's just seen her, or maybe some foul play is involved and you have seen her and she could, you could definitely help her. First off, I always like to say, beginning of the video, is that I am just a girl on the internet with a camera. I'm not a TV person. I'm not a reporter. I'm not a cop, anything. No experience whatsoever doing that. Just trying to pay it forward and do something a little bit better for the world. So if you like that, go ahead and subscribe. We would enjoy to have you here. And here we go. So here is the 24-hour tip line. They also have got a private investigator. And there's some videos where I'm going to go ahead and share some videos with y'all. She's 19-year-old Sydney West. She goes by Sid. She's missing since September 30th, and she was last seen near Crissy Field. A thing that you should know is that the day that she went missing, she may or may not have her glasses on, and she was seen, like I said, at the Golden Gate Bridge at sunrise between 6:45 and 7 a.m. It's not being reported who saw her, how they know that she was there, or anything like that. Also, there's been no release of her phone records, pings, anything like that. Nothing like that has been released. They have done a lot of searches for her, and like I said, it's been 6 weeks. But they just can't seem to find her. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. She's a musician. She's an artist. She is extremely intelligent. As I said, she was just started and enrolled and was living in August of 2020 in the dorms at UC Berkeley. Okay, but the interesting thing is, reports that I'm getting and read and heard was that she was not living in the dorms or was not enrolled. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please, by all means, please. Just when she went missing. So that would have been just a month later, maybe, that she wasn't enrolled in the school. That's just what I heard. Okay. And what I read. But she's a very arty, appears to be somewhat a free spirit, just outgoing, she's gorgeous. One thing I thought was interesting, just a free spirit. 19 years old, by the way. 19 years old. Now, this right here, honestly, this is a perfect candidate. This is not what I hope this is not what happened. But she is a perfect candidate for sex trafficking. Please forgive me for saying that, but this would be, somewhat what a sex trafficking ring would look for. But that is always something to keep in mind. Sex trafficking is a big deal. We are in San Francisco. We are around the San Francisco Bay. Let's go ahead and let's go to the maps real fast. So here is where her mom specifically says that she was last seen by Crucy Field, just right there, and right by this. And then there's also some reports that are saying the Golden Gate Bridge. Another thing, I don't want to speculate. I don't want to be negative or anything, but the Golden Gate Bridge is a place where many people go to do some self harm sometimes. Apparently, it is one of the top places to do that. Now, I'm not saying that that is what she did. By no means am I saying that. We hope and pray that that is absolutely not what her intention was. Um, what our hope is that she's just taking a break, possibly, taking a break from life, maybe going to see the world. But like I said, here is Chrissy Field, and yeah, I mean, we don't really have to assume, anything about water. She's obviously by the water. She's out obviously by a extremely popular place. Um, Probably a lot of people. I would assume there would be a lot of foot traffic, even still at 6:45 or 7 o'clock in the morning. To be honest with you, I would assume there's probably quite a bit of people because of the sunrise. Watching the sunrise. That would be a huge popular place to be. So just keep in mind that's where she was in San Francisco, right by the bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, that area, park area. So if you're in that area and you know anything about that area, I'd love to hear what you think. I just think maybe what would be the best thing would be that if she just had to take a break. She just took a break. Um, that would be the best. There is a ton of media coverage for Sydney. Let me just tell you, really, she's getting a lot of media coverage, which, God bless her. That's fantastic. Even Oxygen already has a post, so I will leave links down there for you to go there and check it out. They already have a full article about her, so definitely check that out. Here we go.
She was last seen near the Golden Gate Bridge early in the morning before sunrise. If you are asking anyone who may have information about Sydney, please contact investigators. We love Sydney, we miss Sydney, and we want more than anything to have her found safe and brought back to our home. Please call San Francisco Police Department 24-hour tip line if you or anyone you know may have seen her. Sydney, or Sid as she likes to be called, is a kind, caring young woman who has a way with younger children, especially her 10-year-old sister, who she's adored since the day she was born, and who misses her desperately. Sid is an incredibly talented musician, an athlete, an artist, and is highly intelligent. Sydney's 5'10", 130 pounds, and was last seen wearing long dark leggings, a teal sweatshirt with her hair in a bun on top of her head. This is every parent's nightmare. And all we want is our daughter Sydney to be found safe, brought home to our family.
So that was a very good informative video. They also have already set up a Facebook page that already has a lot of good following, and they have a Instagram page. I'll show you the Instagram page also, already looking for her. So there she is. There's lots of pictures of her to be able to see her family. They really are just tore up. The family is just so tore up. And they are just doing a great job, I have to say. I mean, I feel horrible for them. Horrible. They are doing a fantastic job of getting their daughter's name and face out there. And so I totally wanted to do this video. There's one other video that is on, I believe, YouTube. So here is another one that I hope does some good for her. I will leave links to her Instagram to find Family of Sid, and it's at Find Sydney, I think. I will leave the links down there. There's also a Facebook page. I'll leave, I mean, there's just tons and tons of stuff for her. This is what you want. This is what you want to happen. Here she is. This is a beautiful picture of her. There's like getting the hashtag Find Sydney West to kind of get it going on Instagram and I guess on Twitter. Another thing I wanted to show you how fantastic they even made face masks. I mean, these parents, this family has gone way out of their way to get the word out for her. So let's just remember right there, that's the 24-hour tip line for Sydney West. She was missing September 30th, just about 6 weeks ago. She last seen near Crissy Field in San Francisco, right by the Golden Gate Bridge. She is considered high risk. At this point, that is what they are saying, that she is a high risk person that is missing. Here's a photo of her family at the vigil. Also, very, very sad, just sad. And you know, we want, look there, she's just a gorgeous girl. I don't know whether maybe she did take off, and if she did, hopefully she's seeing something. Maybe she went off the grid. I wish there was more information. I wish I could, you know, tell you anything. Really, there's not a whole lot except for when the last time she was seen, where she was seen. Also, that she's high risk. That she has. I don't believe depression issues. Now I haven't heard that specifically anything about depression, but she is a deep feeler, a musician, a poet. She writes her own music. She's an artist. There is videos online. You can see her Facebook, the Facebook page. There's tons of stuff on there about her. I hope she comes home. I really do. I hope this video helps. Maybe share it around. I hope it gave out some good information for y'all. We want her to come home. We hope she comes home. I hope she's just out there enjoying life. One thing I do want to say about the Golden Gate Bridge, you know, thing that I mentioned with the self-harm and stuff, you know, that's a very, you know, if anything, I don't even bring this up because I know a family probably going to watch this and I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm sure it's crossed their mind. But hopefully she would be found by now. If the case was that she did happen to jump from the bridge. But there's not been anybody speaking of her ever being suicidal or anything like that, or depressed. She did have some anxiety, I think, but also the one big thing that seems to be kind of weird is that she enrolled and moved into this college, UC Berkeley, and then quickly was not living there anymore. And like I said, I'm not for sure she unenrolled or what, but I know she was not living in the dorm. She was living with some friends. So, you know, I don't know. Was she going through something? So we really don't know whether she was or not. That's all going to be just, you know, assumptions and things like that. But I hope she comes home, and I hope this video helps. And I thank y'all for watching, and I will talk to y'all real soon in the next video.